Hello everyone, Death Simulator here, bringing you some more naval action. So we got ourselves ambushed coming out of Corcobacau in our Bellona by a Cerberus Trincomalee frigate, and they seem to have pulled in a Trader's Brig and a Mercury as well. Not in an optimal position, but it should be an acceptable match. I mean, I guess the AI calculates that a Trincomalee frigate and a Cerberus is of equal battle rating to a Bellona. Though I can't imagine this will go well for them in any way, shape or form, really. That being said, you never know. They're not players though, so I can't see it really being an issue. It's not like we're accidentally going to get boarded or anything. Oh, did we not? Darn. Hopefully we can get it back on target. Give it some time. That should be good enough. Our heaviest caliber shots actually were not included in that broadside. That's a shame. Alright, we'll try and spin ourselves around here. Stop them hitting our port side there. At least as much as possible. Depower as well so we can turn a little bit quicker. And now we're past that point, we can power back up. I don't know, I'm sure there's some technical terms that go along with that, but I'm certainly not familiar with them. I was hoping that shot would be a little bit more sideways. I always underestimate just how high up those two guns at the front are. Well, I mean, I can't really push it down any further, so I may as well fire it in that situation. Wait, what? Okay. I'm sorry, I've just realised that we have been joined by a Trader's Brig. So, I guess technically what happened there is a passing Brig has decided to assist us, because it's either a passing Brig, or it has spawned in a Brig to compensate, but normally when it spawns in something, it spawns in something of the same type is what's being fought, and I've never seen it spawn in anything for a player. That's so strange. It must have been pulled into the battle at the start and I just didn't notice. That is certainly the more likely option. That's actually probably what's happened now that I think about it. Oh well, I was excited there. That was kind of a strange occurrence. Okay, let's see. One day, I'll figure out how those front and rear guns work. You gotta remember the Bellona actually has fairly low stern chasers. So, Cerberus will hopefully be popping repairs soon. Soonish, at any rate. Can give it a little bit of a broadside without top decks. It's only a small frigate class, it can probably actually take some damage. Never mind, too much of the ship was low for us to be able to hit it. Only problem with fighting short ships And we're still getting hammered on our left side. And that Trincomalee is doing some good work. Jeez, we've already lost 4 guns. Wow. We've lost a lot of guns on our starboard side. I don't even want to talk about that. That was a bit silly. Got to keep in mind, of course, that the dispersion is really great on those carronades with double them. Good series of hits there. I'm going to wait until we can get a bit closer. And for the moment, I'm actually going to consider popping a repair, because we've lost a lot of guns. Actually, you know what? Stop this turn. Bring ourselves about. Oh, hang on, I want to hold on to survival mode until we patch up those leaks. I feel that one should have hit. If we can give an investment in time, I'll probably use it to take out this... What is it? Mercury? Mercury. If I can get a decent broadside against it, that would be good. I mean, heck, I'll run it over if we can. If it saves me a broadside. Well, we're certainly faster at reloading than we are in the Victory. That's not saying much. Ooh, giving ourselves some leaks, though. Alright, with that, I'm actually going to pop our repair. Also going to use our module repair. And... oh no! I accidentally fat-fingered the sail repair. So we're actually going to be short. That is very, very annoying. Trying to work a little too quickly. That is a solid broadside, though. I think... which one's that? The frigate. I'm not sure if they already used their repair or not. Nope, they hadn't used their repair. Darn. Well, we might be able to get the Trincomalee to use its repair here, which would be good. Back up to 14 guns, but now we've lost a bunch. And it's those low guns that we really, really want. Just trying to see if the Trader Brig has actually taken many hits for us. It certainly hasn't on that side, though. I wouldn't be surprised if it's got some hits on the other side there. Hey, we did sink the Mercury. Nice. I guess when we ran into it, we probably... wait, we didn't... we didn't shoot the Mercury at all. Oh. When we ran into it, yeah. We probably started a leak and they weren't able to patch it. For whatever reason. That's really strange. I haven't seen that happen in a little while. I thought they might have fixed it up. Maybe it's only with leaks that are caused by collisions then? Not sure. Bit strange. Might report it as a bug after. It may or may not be one. Maybe have a look on the forums as well, see if I can find anything on it. As happy as I am with that, it's probably not right to have us just have a little collision with it. That didn't look like it registers as a hit. That's annoying. Alright, where is everyone else sitting? Morgan Ramsey might sink on their own in time. Ideally we can work our way back towards them. Or, better yet, we might be able to... Well, not better yet, but we can probably switch up to standard ball shot and take them out. So we might be able to get 2 decks off here against the Trincomalee. It's not great. But it is better than nothing. Depending on how they take this turn, we may actually be able to get our low deck off against them as well. And just rely on hits against their stern. Which I would accept at this point, because they've just popped their repair. There we go. A few hits, nothing spectacular, but not entirely hopeless. Oh yeah, there we go, they've started laying into that poor trader's brig there. How bizarre. That's actually, yeah, I might do a little bit of a bug report on that as well, because trader's brig should not be joining a fight. I'll double check the video, of course, before I do to make sure that it wasn't in there at the start. Can't believe I would have missed it though. Just a bit excited to actually be able to fight a decent array of ships as opposed to having to go up against something crazy like I did yesterday. As fun as that was, and I'll probably do it again in my own time. Or I'll maybe do it again if you guys want to see it again. But I am certainly more a fan of picking reasonable fights. For a number of reasons. Though we do have enough money to get ourselves another cheap victory if we want it. So I'm not feeling too bad about that, and probably with this fight we'll probably get enough money to be able to buy a decent victory. And if we get a decent victory, then we can really just go nuts with the other one without having to worry too much. And honestly, I actually haven't had as much fun in a battle against AI as I did then, yesterday. Very much reminded me of Sea Trials, not having to worry about whether I win or lose, not having to worry about the condition of my ship, just going in there, doing as much as I could. It was good fun. If you are playing the game and currently have the resources to do that, I suggest giving it a go. Maybe not necessarily in one of the large ships, because it was ponderous. Fun, but very ponderous. Took a long time, mainly because I was undercrewed. But certainly, maybe buying a cheap frigate, a Surprise or a Cerberus, or even a frigate itself, and doing it would be a possibility. Okay, so that frigate's gone. We probably need one, maybe two more broadsides on the Cerberus before that works out. So we'll just have to wait for our reload to get off, as I don't think we're able to complete this turn in time. Done. They're all too far back. That poor trader's brig. I said this to someone the other day. Can't remember if I said it in a video or not, but I'm not looking forward to the day that they make traders' brigs run. Well, from a gameplay standpoint, that might be a little unfun, and I'd like to see them make trading more accessible to starting players first up, so you don't have to go and fight to get money. It would be more realistic, let's be fair. Trader's brig with no guns, it's not going to be sticking around and just circling you in a fight. It's going to get out of there as fast as it can. I'm going to leave you, we'll come back to you. We'll put some shots into the Cerberus, we'll take a long pass at the Trincomalee, and then we'll come back around. We may have gotten lucky, I don't know, what is it, a 30% repair? Cerberus might keep sinking in the time it takes us to turn around. Oh, it looks like we got a bit lucky there with that timing on the Trink. Always nice. Not so much with the Cerberus though, but that's alright, those guns aren't really a big worry to us. And 10 seconds until we can pop our module repair, hopefully fix that pump up. We're going to let ourselves hit this Navy brig. Now, see, I'd pay that if that sinks. Because that was a serious, serious collision. Oh dear. We missed way more shots than I expected there. Yep, there goes the Navy brig. Alright, so ramming, quite effective now. Against smaller ships, as you would expect. And indeed, that's 2 successful rams without losing our bowsprit, so that seems very strong at the moment. Potentially a little bit of rebalancing. Because I don't care how strong your ship is, ramming into another ship is going to have some serious ramifications. Ramifications. I'd like to apologise for that last joke, that was pretty terrible. In any case, we should be wrapping this up shortly. If we can turn around. In fact, we don't seem to be getting any... Have I done this I've done it the wrong way, haven't I? Yep. Oh well, we'll just turn around normally then. Did we destroy their rudder or something? The Trincomalee seems to be having a really tough time turning. One of the things that I have noticed is I'm certainly a lot more free with my repairs. Now that you can use a bunch of them, now that you can only use 3, funnily enough, and that you can use a bunch of them in quick succession, I've kind of gone back to sea trials and before repairs costed anything, or cost anything, I should say. And it's not a good thing. Because each repair is probably costing me more than it would cost me just to go back to port. And when I'm so close to port, like we are only just outside Corcobacau, that's not a good thing. We have a surplus, of course, and we have enough money that it doesn't really matter anymore. But one must always be prepared, because there will be a wipe eventually, and we will go back to being in a small ship and have to work our way back up again when that occurs. And no doubt it will be much harder the second time around. Okay, I have lagged out. Something is going wrong. There we go. Not entirely sure what that was all about. Alright, we're going to focus on taking out the Cerberus here. So we should be on... Okay, so it didn't register my battle sail change. That's good. Okay, that looks about right. And we'll blast away. That threw me quite a bit, to be honest. All it takes is one little distraction. You're gonna forget what you're doing. Should have aimed exceedingly high. Well, in any case, we'll finish them off with this broadside. Even if I miss, I'm not firing another broadside at the Cerberus. It's far too many. I think it's 4. This will be our 5th. There we go. Got a bit of heal there, which is nice. And that might actually be it for the Trincomalee as well. Which is good. We'll just slow ourselves right down. We can handle one more broadside from them. after this, we'll go see what other action we can find. I feel like we're on a bit of a hot streak and don't want to waste it. Yesterday was not a very successful day for us. I mean, you know, monetarily and XP-wise, it ended up being alright, but I'd much rather have fought a couple of these yesterday. I mean, even off-screen, I didn't actually get to fight anything that was really worthwhile. A couple of Renemes, but they're even less of a threat than these ships are. Now, you see, how did I knock that off? Alright, that's it. We're done. Actually going to pop out. No, never mind. We'll be able to just go straight back to port. What am I thinking? If we get grabbed before we go back into port, I'll regret it. Just going to try and put as much distance between ourselves and that ship as possible. Don't really want to take too many hits. Even though, you know, we can take them, it's not a big deal. Just would rather not. Wait, are they repairing again? Maybe we accidentally moused over one of the other ships in the background briefly. Alright, there they go. Leave. And we'll see what we got for our trouble. That's pretty decent. Oh, darn, I was really hoping for a better powder monkeys. Pellucides, yeah. Grog ration, no. Alright, well, we'll turn around and scurry back into Corcobacau before anyone spots us. Assuming there's anyone round, of course. I mean, yeah, we're right there. We certainly did not get far. The wind was completely against us. In fact, the wind now appears to have swapped direction, and it's always blowing the opposite direction of the way we want to head. Actually, it's not too bad. Due south. I was thinking about running south, but we'll probably just do a run back to Fort Zoutman. I was thinking of heading to Gibraltar and seeing what sort of deals were available there on ships. I think there was a Santissima there last time I was there. Wouldn't mind getting my hands on one of those. In the meantime, we'll cut away and come back once we've got something interesting going on. See you then. Whoa! Looks like I spoke a little bit too soon in terms of us being on a hot streak finding ships again. Sailed around for a fair whack of time now, 2 in-game days, and the only thing I was able to get a fight with was a Constitution, which was pretty boring as it was literally 2 broadsides. And a ram. Oh, I should mention we did ram it. The only things that we can really see even close to us are some ongoing battles, which are, even then, not really in our range. Oh, a cutter, some privateers. Ships that we probably can't even hit if we try. So we might actually wrap it up here for today. As usual, it's been Death Stimulator. Thank you very much for watching. If you did enjoy the video, let us know, and please consider liking, commenting, favouriting, or subscribing, as your support does mean the world to me. I'll see you all next time.